Netflix has a new show called Sirens. If you haven't seen it, please go and see it, then come back and watch this video. But if you've seen it, let's just about it. Hi guys, welcome to Top Disco TV, and this is a Netflix review. So this new show Sirens, if you liked, it gave the vibes of desperate housewife, revenge. Some people say that it also gives of White Lotus, but I haven't seen White Lotus. But I've watched Desperate Housewife, Revenge. It gives that vibes. Okay, then I was thinking the movie was going to be about actual sirens like mermaids, water beings, fantasy type of thing. So that was what even drew me. Like I like those type of themes, but it's not about that at all. It's a slow burn movie, so you really have to like take your time to watch it. But as it progresses, like you get drawn in. Then another thing about the movie is that there are so many themes and part of the movie that like I have so many questions, you guys. Il- all right, where do we start from? So first of all, a positive thing about this series is that it's not very long, it's limited. I wish it was longer. Okay, just 5 episodes. I actually wish it was longer, but it's good. So essentially this is a summary of what the story is about. You have two sisters who lost their mom when they were young, and their mom unalived herself. Then they grew up with an abusive alcoholic father, so they basically had to raise themselves. One of the sisters, one of the sisters, yeah, the elder sister, she had issues with alcohol. She was in and out of jail. Then basically she went to look for her younger sister. Then she finds out that her younger sister is not the person that she used to know. The younger sister was working with ultra rich people. They were billionaires, but there was something about these billions. It was like it was giving cultish vibes, like she was in a cult or something. She didn't have herself, but the younger sister, said she loved it. So the elder sister the other sister's name in the movie is Devon. She has this savior complex, so she was thinking she wanted to save her sister, and she heard rumors that the billionaire's wife, the younger sister was working for a billionaire, so the billionaire's wife had unalived the billionaire's first wife. So this elder sister came with the mind of, I'm coming to save my sister from these bad people so that we can take care of our father, who is having onset dementia, right? So that's basically it. But the sister was like, I am okay where I am. I love my life. I don't want to go back to my past, which is their father. That's the younger sister's name in the movie is Simone. Now Simone's part of the story is that her mom unalived herself in her presence. So she had to grow up with her father, who neglected and abused her as a child. So he would go for days without feeding her. She was so skinny, so she started having panic attacks. So they had to take her to the foster care system. Now, Simone, the elder sister, sacrificed a lot for Simone to go to school. So she was able to go to Yale, to go and read law. So her station in life kind of upgraded. So that's how she was able to get this job with these billionaires. But you see, Simone has um created this life for herself, that she didn't want to go back to where she was coming from. She didn't want to go back to that poverty, that lack. So this new environment where she was in, according to her, she loved it. But her elder sister felt, I'm coming to save you. These people are not what you think they are, so that we can go back and take care of our father. But Simone doesn't want to have anything to do with the man who abused her as a child. So that's it. That's like that's part of the story. It's a long story anyway. So all the parts of the story, then you now have the woman of the house, the billionaire's wife, Kiki's character is um they kind of presented her as a villain, but when you watch the movie, you now begin to ask yourself, is Kiki really a villain in this movie? Because she is a lawyer, okay, married to a billionaire. Our own story was that she had to give up her career in order to marry the billionaire who lost his wife, who we don't really know how he lost his wife, because she is alluding that he, the billionaire, was the one who had something to do with his wife unaliving, but she has to take the fall for it. And during the course of the movie, she was making plans to divorce the billionaire, but she comes to the realization that when she was getting married to this billionaire, the clauses in her um prenuptial agreement were very stringent. And so essentially, if she doesn't have a child for this billionaire, she doesn't get any money. So it was like she sacrificed her entire life for the billionaire without getting anything. So that's Kiki's story. So people had Kiki had she was organized, not her, the man, it was actually the man, like he was organizing these high-end parties, society will come to their house, because they had a huge expanse of land in their house. Okay, no, it wasn't just a house, sorry guys, it was like a ground, a conservation area. So rich people, this not just rich people, ultra wealthy people. Now I don't want to bore you with all the details, but these are some of the things that I just have questions about. Like people, okay, Simon ended up marrying the billionaire. You guys go and watch it. I don't want to go into all of that. What I want to talk about is, first of all, this trope of people saying, "Oh, regardless of what a parent did to you, you need to take care of the parent when they are old." That was Simone's story, because some people are like, oh, she should have followed her sister to go and take care of her father. But I don't think that's necessary, because somebody who caused you so much pain, when people are in a position of power and they're the ones calling the shots, they always forget that there's tomorrow, that life switches. Do you understand? So I don't think Simone owed her father anything, to be honest, in my own opinion. Okay, your opinion may be different, that's why I say go and watch the movie, then come, let's talk. I don't think she owed her father anything, because her father abused her. She almost died. Do you understand? If she did not survive, who would have been there to take care of this father now, who now has dementia and who is selfish? Because during the movie, the father was like, there was a part of the movie where the father was telling Simone that, oh, Devon is going, it's just going to be two of us. And Simone is like, no, you're going to have to take care of yourself. um Another part I want to talk about is, who are the sirens in this movie, because it's not about mermaids or anything. So I think it's more like a figurative thing, right? Theme. So looking at the movie, is Simone the siren, is Kiki the siren, and is Devon the siren, or is Simon the billionaire the actual siren? Because when you talk about mermaids and sirens, the folklores that surround mermaids, sirens, is that they know how to lure you. So they'll lure you with music, they'll lure you to their waters, and when you go there, okay, they seduce you. That's what mermaids do, sirens, that's what they do. When they seduce you, then you see here of people who have been missing for years. Now this story is like Simon or wealth or men are the real sirens, because all the women in this movie, they had men as like a central point in their lives, luring them for different things. So in the case of Kiki, it was this billionaire. She had a thriving law career, she had to leave all of that to come and play wife, not play wife, sure, they were actually married for 13 years, to live with this man. Then she ends up with nothing, right? Then this man now comes up and says he's bored after 13 years, then moves on with Simon. And Simon has mental health issues, like it's a whole lot, you guys. That's who's actually the siren. So some people are saying that Simon may actually be the siren because he's wealthy. He acts aloof, he acts like he doesn't know what he's doing, but he actually knows what he's doing, right? and he's very very selfish. Okay, so some other people are saying that the guys are the real siren, like all the men in the movie, because they are luring women into a trap to control them. So for instance, in the case of Simon and Devon's father, how is he a siren? He has dementia. His two daughters cannot move on in life because they need to take care of him. Now, one daughter chooses to be selfish and says, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to move on. Another daughter who has a good heart, in quotes, is like, oh, I need to take care of him. But in Devon's defense, to be honest, at the end of the movie, she's like, well, I'm going to get a nurse to take care of him so she doesn't have to be trapped. Do you understand? So she kind of overcame her own siren, so to speak. But Simon obviously is being lured by, what's his name now, Simeon, okay, because she upstaged Kiki. It's messy, you guys. Please like this video. She upstaged Kiki to marry, or they were not married, to now be with the billionaire, right? So I like the show. It's kind of weird. It's weird, but at the end of the day, it just shows how women really allow men to, how do I put this now, how a lot of times women allow men to, like, I don't want to use the word destroy their lives, okay, because you make your own choices, okay, but how a lot of times women will fight themselves, removing the man that caused the issue. I don't know if you understand. Because Simeon and her sister, they were fighting. And why were they fighting? Because of their father who abandoned them. Aha! Do you understand? Then Kiki and Simeon and Simone, excuse me, are, even though Kiki being older, because she was like, Devon should not see Simone as a monster because she's not. So the real monster basically is, what's his name? Simon. Anyway, I like the movie. I just wanted to unpack. There's so many parts of the movie. If I remember, I'll come and talk about it. But I liked it. Okay, you may not like it. Some people don't like it, but I actually enjoyed it. I just wish that it was more about real sirens or something like that. But it just shows womanhood. Um, there's an old movie that they say, the rich also cries. I've not watched White Lotus. People say it's like White Lotus, so I'm going to go and look for White Lotus and watch it. I have so many unpacking to do about this movie, so please subscribe. All right, so that I can come here and talk about it with you guys. All right, so this is just going to be part one in this episode. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please like this video and subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.